My brothers and my sisters, welcome. What happened to that 85, 90,000 we're going to? That's the next level, right? That George and so many people called. I didn't call that. Though I did hear many people saying we're going back to 50 before we go back up. I didn't call that either. We're going to go where we go. Nobody knows where the market will go. With volume like this and going through 80,000 so easily, there's just no strength, and we won't see a 90 for quite some time, 90K in Bitcoin. And that's all right. Gives you plenty of time to make other smarter investments. There was a guy I don't even know his name. He was on CNBC. He wrote a book. He was an actor on Bill Maher this weekend. I only saw some of it. Who's dead. He got his ass kicked, so he's dead set. His goal in life is to be against crypto. And Bill Maher asked him, is there anyone in Congress, Senate that knows, what they're talking about with crypto? And he goes, Elizabeth Warren. What a jackass. It should be up to you, up to me to make our financial decisions. It should not be the government deciding what we should and could invest in. Regulations, sure. But it's not for them to tell us what we can invest in. And it's also not for the government to tell us what we can ingest in our body. Now, I'm all for regulating and getting rid of dyes and chemicals and all that shit in our food, of course. We release in America like 10,000 chemicals a year that other countries outlaw. America is the unhealthiest diet in the world, since the beginning of man. And I can go into that if you guys really need to know why. But we are the sickest country in the world. There are third world countries that live 20, 30 years longer than us. And it's not about how long you live, it's about the quality of life, right? We're all meeting the end. It's how you want to meet it. In your sleep, or do you want to suffer for 30 years? So, very interesting. It's not for you to tell me, Mr. Government, if I don't drink, but if I want to put alcohol in me, they don't care about that because they're paid off. But drugs, whatever it may be. Now, you can't have zombies walking around doing crack and everything, but it's not for the government to be telling us this stuff. Now, should there be pot dispensaries on every corner? No. But there's liquor stores on every corner, aren't there? Especially in the real poor areas. There's a liquor store everywhere and fast food. That's okay, right? Because they can keep certain societies down. And they're bought and paid for by the drug tobacco industry, right? Tobacco's worse for you. Drinking's worse for you than pot or many other things. It's not for the government to tell us what we should do with our lives.